Shalom. Call law YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWUSHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Let's give all praise to the Most High. Name of His only begotten Son. Name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders, and apostles, the great millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And real quick, I want to go into this movie. Okay, it's called Demolition Man. And the main reason why I'm going into this movie is that, inspire you, Akim, you Akwath, to watch this movie. If you already have watched it, watch it again. I've watched it a few times, but I watched it recently. And I've seen this right here. Came back up, and I probably watched it like a few weeks ago. And I recorded this clip right here. All right, which just shows you that this movie is like futuristic. It came out in 1993, but it's showing you, the future. I believe the year is 2032 or something like that. So it's showing you the future and what the future holds. All right. So let's just play this clip. We'll grab a few scriptures, make it real quick. Prayers to be edifying to the hopeful elect.
Unfortunately, Simon Phoenix was not coded. While you were sleeping, everyone in the city was installed code. It was a brilliant idea by Dr. Cocteau that an organically bioengineered microchip be sewn into the skin. Sensors all over the city can zero in on anyone at any time.
I can't even conceive a visual of what you police officers did before it was developed.
We work for a living. This fascist crap makes me want to puke.
What do you think you're scratching, caveman? You really think we'd let you go without control? Your code was implanted the second you thawed.
Why don't you just shove a leash at my...
All right, so there you go. All right. Bringing it back. Let's read some of that. It says, unfortunately, Simon Phoenix was not coded, which is the bad guy in this movie, the antagonist. Happens to be a Jake. All right. He was not quoted. It says, while you were sleeping, a code was installed on everyone. Okay, because they had to go into these cryogenic chambers or whatever for their prison sentence. So they slept for 20, 30 years. And they wake up and everybody's all of a sudden, have been implanted. It says, and this is the future, okay? It says, right here, it says chip insertion surgery. Micro chip insertion surgery. And that's showing you this in a movie from 1993. All right, so this is the plan. All right, and this movie is talking about, the future. This movie is talking about in the near future what they wanted to do. So here we are in 2024. This is going to be the next big thing. All right. Somehow they're going to get the majority of the population implanted with these C-hips. Okay. Let's play some more.
While you were sleeping, everyone in the city was installed code. It was a brilliant idea by Dr. Cocteau that an organically...
Look at this. So, while you were sleeping...
everyone in the city...
Pause it, Salakia. While you were sleeping, it was a brilliant idea by Dr. Cocteau, an organic microchip, okay? While you were sleeping, a code was installed in everyone, okay? And this is what they're talking about. This is the future. The movie is called Demolition Man. And watch this movie. It's very good. Another reason why it's good, too, is because it shows you what they want to do, all right? It shows you how all the restaurants was monopolized and it all was the same restaurant, which is going to do away with all your, your mom and pop shops, all right? It showed you how the people who didn't take this implant, they were living underground in the sewers. They called them what did they call them? I forgot what they called them, but it was pretty much the outcasted, and they had to go up, to steal food in order to eat. They was eating rat burgers. Okay, they was living in the sewers or eating rat burgers. All right, but those are the ones who did not take this C-hip. The rest people that did, they lived in society, as such. They also had it in this movie where the cops, they didn't have to carry guns. All right, you didn't have to carry guns. There was hardly any death. All right, and when there was a death or a murder, that's when sirens went off. Oh, you couldn't curse. If you cursed, you got fined. Just like now with YouTube, if we say the wrong things, okay, or go against the guidelines, then they'll strike you. Well, in this movie, if you said a curse word, you got fined. All right. What else? You couldn't have sex. All right. In this movie, the main character, the two main characters, they were feeling each other, and they wanted to have sex. And she showed them how they had like a virtual reality where they had to sit in two different rooms and they had to pretty much watch, had to imagine having sex together on like these virtual reality goggles. which is what they all want. Okay, it's why they talking about carbon. You know, the watching your carbon footprint. You know, this is just a great example of the times that we're coming into. All right, the times that this devil is trying to push on the earth. Let's play some more. This is an organic microchip. It says it's sewn into the skin. So it says it is sewn into the skin. So this ain't something that they want to put on top of your skin. They're sewing it into the skin. Let's bring that part back right here. It says bear with me. It's sewn into the skin. So they want to put it under your skin. This is what the Lord warned us about in Revelation, right? Play some more. It says sensors all over the city can zero in on anyone at any time. So they have sensors all over the city that can zero in on anyone at any time. You see, this is the new world we're living in. This is why they're putting up these towers, these, you know, purple, you know, 5G towers, you know, that scan you as you ride down the road. It's all set up for the Internet of Things. They want to make everybody a part of the Internet of Things. That's why they want to put a C-hip inside of you. You see, I was watching a movie the other day too. What movie was that? What movie was that, man? I was watching another movie. Oh, it was a Terminator movie. It was a Terminator. It was a show. And the main character, who was like a tech billionaire, he said he didn't want anything because they brought like a toy home, and it was like a robotic cat. But he said he didn't want anything with a microchip inside of his house. He didn't want anything with a microchip inside of his house. Why? Because it can be controlled. And that's what happened with that cat. You know, it was able to be controlled. So that's why they want to chip everything so they can control everything. Okay? It's not rocket science. We understand very well. And you see he's scratching his hand. He says, I cannot conceive of what police officers did before it was developed. Which they had to, you know, use guns and, you know. Says, we worked this fascist crap makes me want to puke. This is what, you know, Sylvester Stallone is saying. What do you think you're scratching? This is what the other character asked him. You really think we let you go without control? And that's what it's about. Total control. These devils, they want total control, man. They want to control the people. So this guy said, you really think we will let you go without control? So that C-hip is part of the control. It says your code was implanted when you were thawed. So when he thawed out, they implanted something into his hand. All right, this is the world we're living in. This is the reality. And it's time to, you know, face the music at this point. All right. The prophets, started when I had elders and apostles of Great Millstone, have warned us about this. Why not just shove a leash up my ass, right? Because with a leash you can control, you know, with something goes and what it does with a leash. So pretty much this is a digital leash. All right. It's a digital leash. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a few scriptures. Just get right to that point, make it quick. You know, the point has been made with that video. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, and like I said, go watch that movie. You know, watch the movie for yourself, get the understanding for yourself. You know, pray. But it says Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. Then the Lord said to me, write my answer, and this is an NLT, write my answer plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. And this is the point that we, you know, the vision is being made plain, okay? It says so that the runner can carry the correct message. So you got camps that are telling you the MOTB is this, the MOTB is that. Listen, you got to prophesy this right, man. If you're not prophesying, you know, correctly on this prophecy, that makes you a what? A false prophet. It says the vision is for a future time, and that movie was showing you how the future is going to be. All right, which we're in the future now. They're putting things in motion now. You got self-driving cars. You got, you know, Elon's going to come out with humanoid robots. We're in the future now, okay? It says it describes the end. It will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. You see? So this vision was for our future times, and it describes the end, and we're in the end times, okay? It says, look at the proud. They trust in themselves that their lives are crooked, but the righteous will live by their faithfulness to the Most High. So the righteous, the elect, are going to live by their faith in the Most High, YAHAWASHI, okay? I'm going to go back to the KJV. It says, verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. So we're not going to be able to depend on Esau's system anymore. We're going to have to completely trust and depend on Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. Scripture says we shall be no more stayed upon him that smote us. We're going to trust in Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. And the Lord going to take care of us, man. Okay, we ain't going to be depending on Esau's fiat currency. You know, we ain't going to be depending on Esau's bitch-ass jobs where they don't pay you enough anyways. They overwork you. We ain't going to be depending upon none of this stuff, man. We're going to pray to Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi, and he's going to do miracles. It says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And this is what Esau wants to do. He wants to make everybody a slave, total control. All right, like Aaron Russo was explaining to Alex Jones, and Alex Jones said total control. Okay, this is what they want. So that's what it's all about. And if you can't see this by now, ain't nothing we can tell you. All right, Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 3, it says, and he said unto me, son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed me, even unto this very day. And this is what our people have done. They have transgressed Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi, even unto this very day. So a lot of people, 2/3 of people, they're not going to listen, and they're going to end up taking this charagma, man. Running to Esau for help, and you're going to take it. It says, for they are imputed children and stiff-hearted. I do not send thee unto them, that thou shalt say unto them. It's like I do send thee unto them, that thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, they, whether they hear or whether they forbear, for they are a rebellious house. So the Lord is sending the prophets out there to warn you, whether you hear or whether you forbear. And he knew majority of our people, it wasn't going to listen because it's a rebellious house. It says, yet shall they know that there have been a prophet among them. So you're going to know who the true prophets was when this time comes. And we're going to constantly keep going into this, man. Okay? Let me grab this. Let me see if it was right here. It says, Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel. So we're going to be calling upon Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi, trusting in Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. Let's grab this in the NLT real quick. I just want to see what it says in the NLT. Isaiah 10 and 20. Let's see what it says in the NLT. It says, in that day the remnant left in Israel, which is the elect, the survivors of the house of Jacob, because the majority of you niggas is going to die, will no longer depend on allies who seek to destroy them. And this is you dependent upon Esau. Okay? He wants to destroy you. It says, but they will faithfully trust in the Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi, the Holy One of Israel. We're going to trust in Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. The remnant will return. Yes, the remnant of Jacob will return to the mighty power. And this is what is already happening in earth. You got a remnant of our people that are returning to Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. The majority of our people, though, they're not going to return. They're not trying to return. They don't want to return. They're in their own little world, and they're going to be destroyed. All right, bringing it back real quick. Let's go to Revelation. Okay, because this is this prophecy. And I get right to the point. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma or a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that's what you see in this movie. All right, he caused everyone in the city to take this to get this technology, inside of them. Okay, and if you notice, it's in his right hand. All right, he was implanted. Let me see. It says to zero in on everybody. Sensors all over the city can zero in on anyone at any time, and that's everyone. They want to make sure that everybody has this technology, right? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you won't be able to buy or sell in the society. You won't be able to participate in the society unless you have that. All right, that's what this all leads up to. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So the people that was living in those sewers in that movie, okay, they had Edomites, they had, or what appeared to be Edomites, it could have been Jakes. The people that was living in those sewers in that movie Demolition Man, those are 9 times out of 10 the elect. Okay, some of those people, majority of the people are of the elect because they didn't take that implant. The people that was above the sewers living amongst the city who had it, they were not of the elect. Whether they were heathen, they were not of the elect. They are going to be destroyed. All right, and the Lord told us the judgment for taking that thing was going to be nuclear annihilation. So that's all. That's the point. With that being said, I pray lessons for edifying to the for elect. Shalom. Kwame Ababa. Shalom. Oh yeah, and watch the movie Demolition Man. Okay, watch the movie. I can show you clips, but it's best that you watch the movie. Take time to actually, examine, what you are watching, because this is prophecy and it's going to be right in your face. There is no hiding, no running from it. It is there. We are in that time. Shalom.